There you go. Just have at it, man.
It's recording now?
Yep.
Hey, I'm Scotty Young. No, I'm still Scotty Young, and you're watching Comic Vet.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Chris the Comic Vet. I hope this video finds you safe and well. Well, it's just before 9 a.m. here in wonderful Charlotte, North Carolina. And again, I'm in my hotel room just outside Heroescon. And just came up from having breakfast with a bunch of YouTube personalities from the comic book community. And the cool thing is, as we're sitting there having breakfast in the hotel lobby, in walks Chris Claremont, in walks Scotty Young. It's pretty cool to witness all those comic creators walking in and just doing a little bit of people watching. And I kind of thought, oh, there's Scotty Young. Like, I'd love to just say, hey, man, can you sign this now so I don't have to go get in your lineup? Here's $10. But I did not. But I'm quickly going to show the books that I'm going to be getting autographed today. The Death of Superman. I'm looking for Dan Jurgens on this book. Transformers 8. Hoping for Daniel Warren Johnson on this book. Excalibur. Hoping for Alan Davis on this. Excalibur #1 from the ongoing monthly. Alan Davis on that one as well. Looking for Matt Wilson on this Unnatural Order. This is the Comics Curing Cancer exclusive cover. Scotty Young, like I just mentioned, on this terrific Ultimate Spider-Man issue #1 exclusive. Thanks to Rob's Fat Sacks of Comics for that book. And that's about it. I did bring Feral issue #1 just in case Trish Forstner or Tony Fleeks were going to be here. I haven't seen them, so that's it. I'll be honest, the 3 books that I'm looking for in a 9.8, those personal grails, the Death of Robin, Death of Supergirl, and the famous Shockwave from Transformers 5, I'm not thinking it's going to happen this weekend. As many vendors that are here, I've seen all 3 of those books in lower grades, but none in 9/8. So I'm not thinking it's going to happen. However, I'm sincerely hoping that the 2 books that I submitted to CGC yesterday are actually ready today. I did get notification late last night in an email that the Dazzler book that I submitted, X-Men 130, has been looked at. So I'm hoping that means that I'll get an email bright and early this morning saying that book is now available. Fingers crossed. As per the Steranko with that torn cover, let's hope that book also becomes available for pickup today. And that's it. All right, off to the con we go. Okay, walking over to the convention center. It is a pretty humid day here in Charlotte and very bright. The heat's not overwhelming. It's actually quite nice, but you can definitely tell there's a lot of humidity in the air. And all right. Okay, there are a lot of people lined up right now. The VIP is coming in about 20-25 minutes. And all right, time to hit the floor. All right, where to go, what to do. Let's go check in with the C3 guys. I heard Legion of Comics might be live right now. It's the CBCS booth, the Comic Link booth. It's the 1994 banner for Heroescon.
Very good. I'm glad you're happy.
So it does seem like Comics Curing Cancer is a cool booth to be. Don't want to miss out on seeing the personalities that are there. Oh, John Jang is visiting the booth.
Toys, cards, kind of everything.
All right, so Mark and I are moving around just before the VIP doors open up, and there's Nick over there.
Maybe check on Jurgens stuff. Dan Jurgens, see if you have time to what?
So
Perfect.
Nick was just saying there's not that many lines over where we're going. Mark and I tried to get Dan Jurgens yesterday. If you guys watched the video, you know that we were unsuccessful.
He was in a panel.
Yeah, he was. Oh, was he?
Yeah, they said he was in a panel. That's why it was a 45
that's right.
Till, like potentially 45 minutes if he came straight back.
So now we're going to go.
Milgram was on that bullshit.
Oh. Yeah, Mark was looking for Milgram as well.
I got back in there to see what happens.
So we're going to go check out Dan Jurgens' booth, hoping that we can get in. Yeah, if we're first in line, we're laughing. As long as his arrival time is respectable. Because like someone like Jenny Frizen today is showing up at 12.
Yeah. And that's how a lot of them can be.
Yeah.
Hey, brother, how you doing? You. Doing all right? Oh, yeah.
So, flip the camera around.
Mike. Now go find Dan Jurgens.
Mark saying hello to a few vendors from his neck of the woods.
We're in the South now.
All right, let's cut over here. Yep, Nick was right. There are some people for the Claremont line. Nobody for John Romita Jr. No one for
the Ghost Machine hat. Let's go. Yes. Some people.
And there's no life at the Jurgens area at all. But
there's no sign.
There's nothing. Morning. Nothing here. Just an empty pop can. So I gotta admit, if I was a creator, I'd be on the floor before the VIPs got in, but that's just me. I get it, a lot of these creators do this almost every single weekend and they need their rest. But yeah, it's definitely the calm before the storm right now. And yeah, Mark is chatting with a CGC facilitator, trying to get some information out of him. But yeah, it's a calm before the storm. So we're here at the CGC booth. We're doing the pin giveaway. And last year I was lucky enough to hit a 9.9. All right, I'm gonna reach into the bag here. All right, this is it. This is a 10. All right.
Open up at the same time. All right, reveal. What you got? Hold on.
1, 2, 3, drop.
Oh!
We both, Chris got a prize, I got a GP.
Nice.
Okay, so you're going to get a swag bag, and you are going to get a
signed
signature
9.8.
Look at that gold 10.
On the display board back there. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and that's what I'm chasing this weekend.
Even if that book was worth $2.
Oh, let me see that. Put that right there. It's like a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, it's got
it does have some sparkle to it. Yeah.
Last year on the first pool. Got
nice.
I'm sorry.
That's good.
It's so early.
I just know, like last year, this gentleman right here, the mustache, like he was working so hard to even install a booth, and he was amazing. So I know how much y'all got to do over here, and I know what kind of customers got to do a lot of the time. So I completely think that y'all.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
We appreciate you guys.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Ruben! Hey, buddy. Hey, Justin Birch? That's the letterer for Something Is Killing the Children.
Do you mind if we
House of Slaughter.
take a picture of you for social with the pen and the book?
Can you blur my face? Because if you don't, your followers will ask that you do. I'm just kidding. Fancy one.
So Mark is about to reveal his book.
Oh, that's an older X-Men too. I love the back one.
Better.
Oh, fuck yeah. You have no idea, like, I'm a
Oh.
die-hard, and when I say die-hard, I mean die-hard Ghost Machine fan. He's just one of my favorite artists. Thank you so much. I know that was random, but you just made my... Where do you want me to stand for the picture?
If you
I'll get on my goddamn
Can
knees,
you
it
hold
don't
the pin
matter.
up with it?
Yeah, I can do that. How much are you paying me for the photo? That's a $9.98 deal.
Thank you so much.
Did I smile in it? I smiled later.
Yes, I got it. Here, you want to approve it?
Hey, helmet. It looks great.
Thank you
Mark,
so
let me see
much.
that for
What
a
was y'all's
sec.
name?
I'm Amber.
Amber, good to meet you.
I'm Joe Martin.
Joe Martin, good to meet you.
Thank you.
Y'all know about comics curing cancer? Dead serious question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my roommate Andrew, who's doing social, he went to the event yesterday.
Okay.
He was talking about it. It was really good. So I have a swag bag.
Is that
A couple of
Chris's
things.
swag bag?
Yeah, this is your bag with a hat and a lanyard and what size shirt you wear?
Medium.
Yeah.
He's a medium.
Yeah, like 12 years ago.
Extra
I
large.
might have an XL.
XL would be perfect.
Let me get you an XL shirt. Okay?
Thank you,
American
man.
Sizes, so
Yeah,
they run naturally big because we.
Yeah, well, that's what I need because this is an American shirt and it feels kind of tight. So Mark just hit a 9.8 signed slab, and with my 9.9, I just hit a swag bag. And the gentleman here is putting together a swag bag. Oh, that is nice. That's new.
Yeah, it is.
That's terrific. Hey, thank you very much, my
Thank
man.
you very much.
Appreciate you.
You guys enjoy the show, okay?
Yeah,
Have a
for
great
sure.
time.
We'll do. Thank
Check
you.
that out.
you.
Oh. Universal signature qualified restored. That's awesome. Let's take a quick look what's in here. Mark, before you walk away.
What is it?
CGC trucker
Yeah, the
hat.
hat's pretty dope.
I'm
a trucker hat guy.
I may throw that on to cover up my dome. And
It'll help you when it gets noonish or down here.
it's warm out there now.
Down here.
Yeah?
Sun don't love me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And if I could go up and
Oh, collect what you love. That's nice. That's really cool. It's got the CGC logo here on the sleeve. I wonder if this is actually a better pull than what Mark got. Oh, some stickers and a lanyard, CGC logo all over it. That's tremendous. I'm glad not only am I a member, but now I'm a winning member of CGC. Oh, hopefully my 2 books get ready for me today. All right. Thank you, man. That looks tremendous. Okay, so I just hopped in the Scotty Young line. I'm probably about 20 people deep right now, but the line generally does move pretty quick based on experience. The VIPs are now in here. And Mark and I did a little walk around trying to get some information about Dan Jurgens. Nothing. He was looking for Al Milgram. Nothing. I did get some information about Alan Davis, who I'd like to get on my Excalibur books. He's going to be signing autographs later on this afternoon around 4 o'clock. He's basically just doing sketching right now. That is crazy. There's an artist, a household name artist that's just doing sketching. It's crazy. Either way, we stopped by Jimmy Palmiotti's booth. Mark got an autograph. He was very kind. I actually asked him for a quick photo. This is the photo. And I also stopped by Adam Hughes' line. I actually didn't realize it, but I actually line jumped about 15 people to just get a quick picture with Adam Hughes, legendary creator. And here's that photo. So if you were in line for Adam Hughes and I line jumped, I'm sorry. But I didn't get an autograph. It was just a quick photo. I literally thought his table was empty. I just looked in the wrong direction for that line. All right, so I'm in Scotty's line. I've got books for Rob. I've got books for Durs. And here's the man himself. Time to get these books out of the bag.
There you go. Just have at it, man.
All right, it's recording now?
Yep.
Hey, I'm Scotty Young. No, I'm still Scotty Young, and you're watching Comic Vet.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it, brother.
Thank you. How's it going, brother? I love that shirt.
Did I nail that?
You too.
So, check it out.
Okay, so I just finished meeting Scotty Young. It was pretty cool. DJ Lynx was actually recording my interaction with him, and Scotty Young was cold enough to do another cold opening for me. So it's actually his second cold opening that he's done for my channel. But if you can remember, or I shouldn't say, let's start over. I went live for about an hour while I was in Scotty Young's line, and during that time, Rob and Collecting with Durs came over and said that they needed their book signed because the line is incredibly long. It's probably a couple hundred people at this point. I said that I would get their book signed. So this right here is Rob's book. This is also Rob's book. And if you remember, I said that Rob sent me one of these out of the kindness of his heart. He certainly did. This is the book that I got signed for Collecting with Durs and his partner, Lady Durs. This is Ain't No Grave issue number 2. And this is my copy here of Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 1, signed by Scotty Young. Really happy to have this in my PC. Scotty Young is a tremendously nice guy. We actually talked a little bit about Ain't No Grave and how much I'm enjoying it, and the fact it's refreshing to see a comic book that's actually a Western tale. So he was like, thank you very much. He goes, yeah, that he's hoping that there's that more Western comic books come out because of it. We also talked about the Me You Love in the Dark and the incredible artwork that Jorge Corona is doing for Ain't No Grave and the work that he did on the Me You Love in the Dark. And yeah, that was a pretty cool experience. Even though that line wasn't that far, about 20, 25 people, it went slow. So for those that joined me during that live stream, thank you very much. Thank you for helping me pass that time. I'm thoroughly thankful that you joined me during that time. So I'm going to go check out Dan Jurgens' line now and get that Death of Superman signed. Here we go. We have Teen Wolf, the Kingpin, and I gotta admit, I'm not sure who that other villain is right there with the pig head, but that's pretty cool. There is a lot more cosplay going on today. It is Saturday, so this will be the busiest day of Heroescon. Just gonna do a little filming and showing everyone what's happening here as I make my way to Heroescon. I gotta stop for a second and show everyone. This is a very nice painting of Doom. I like it. Very nice. Very cool. You see a lot of nice things in Artist Alley, and everyone, this is still Scotty Young's line. So walk along here. I believe I see someone cosplaying as Shredder. Here we are. You look great. Thank you. So I'm gonna make my way over this way. There's a Big Hero 6. People getting their picture taken with him. That is pretty cool. All right, this is definitely a lot more people picking up some old school Nintendo games. There's still some deals to be had here. So I'm passing by a booth that has some color coordinated books. You saw Black Panther, first appearance of Black Panther in a 2.0. That might be in my price range. And for those that are fans, look how gorgeous those are. Jamie Tyndall work, incredible as usual. That was Princess Leia and a little R2-D2. There's a Rogue over there on the right side, if you can see her. again, we have a lot more people today. There's definitely more families today compared to what there was for yesterday. I'm actually passing by the Chris Claremont lineup. The John Romita lineup is right there. And I'm about to hop into Dan Jurgens. Oh, wrong line. All right, so here we are, finally. All right. So I'm here in the Jurgens line. And he's signing, and kind of feeling like this line's going to be moving pretty quick. Hopefully quicker than Scotty Young's. And, oh, Spider-Man's here. He's just a little guy. I thought he'd be taller. But, so Dan Jurgens is set up in the area near John Romita Jr., which is pretty cool. I enjoyed his Spider-Man stuff from back in the day. The current Spider-Man stuff, oh, if you watch my channel, you know how I feel about it. And Marat Michaels is over here. There's a lot of original artwork on his table. I'm kind of feeling with JR, they may have capped the line, so I'm just going to turn the camera around so you can see. All right, let's see if I can zoom in on, sorry. There's John right there. Coming out to take a picture with somebody. So this line is moving pretty good. I got my Death of Superman book ready. I am seeing a whole lot of Superman books, and I'm actually seeing a Booster Gold #1 getting signed. It's pretty impressive. All right. Once I get close in front of him, I'll turn the camera around and let people look at him signing some books. So these are some of the prints that I hear at the Jurgens table. That Silver Surfer on the end is very nice.
How you doing today, sir?
Good, how are you?
You need some autographs?
I got my one.
Just one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, first one's free.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Who's that? Okay.
All right, so that was a great exchange. Dan Jurgens and I were talking about Heroescon itself, and that it's truly a beacon of light in the eyes of comic collectors, because it's truly a show for comic book fans versus other shows that he called, they're more commercialized, and he's absolutely right. So you want to see what the autograph looks like? Throw them up, my man. Throw them up. Let's go. This is the Tombstone cover, autographed.
Sorry,
and it's all good, my man. And yeah, signed nice baby blue. We got lots of love for the Fiend Club, brother. Yeah. All right, so let's make our way over to the C3 booth. Apparently, there's some people that have just arrived, and I want to say hello. All right, finally back at the C3 booth, and Brian's here. And Brian and I this morning had breakfast together.
You did?
It was breakfast with Brian.
Yeah, and they had crispy bacon.
And it was. And Brian and I were talking about a big grail book that he's chasing. And I said, well, man, like, it's out. Now is the time to pull the trigger. And Brian, you want to show everyone what you got?
Sure. Got a little,
oh, my goodness. First Jackal. I'm so impressed. I didn't know that you'd be a Jackal fan, but good for you, man. 6.0 First Jackal.
Can't wait till he comes to the MCU.
Oh, this is terrific, though. The first Punisher, my God, that looks great.
Custom label, too, so yeah.
Nice. 6.0. Look at these guys. appreciating the first appearance of the Jackal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice, you pulled the trigger.
I did.
Was that the
Very
same one you were
good.
talking about?
Can I,
Yeah. Yeah.
can I see it?
Sure.
My gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like,
How much?
It's better that you.
First appearance of the Punisher, Frank Castle, and Jackal.
I used to have
It's
this.
Evil Knievel on the back.
yeah.
That's great. Yeah. Good for you, my man.
Heroescon, successful.
That's it. You can go home.
Yes.
All done. Okay, so I just got Matt Wilson, the exclusive cover artist for the Comics Curing Cancer Unnatural Order issue number 1. He signed it right here, as you can see. It's a cool little signature. Nice guy. And now it's time to go enjoy the con. Okay, so there are a lot of people here. It's definitely filling up. You're definitely having to watch your step and where you're going, especially on the aisles. But I have a line now on A Crisis on Infinite Earth, The Death of Supergirl. Apparently, some of the people that I was chatting with through the weekend have located one here on the con floor, and it's in aisle 600. So I'm about to make my way over there and see if something can happen. Now, I'm not going to overpay. There's just no way I'm going to overpay for the book, but I do know how to haggle. Wish me luck. So I'm here at the Comic Lore booth and just hammered out a deal. Crisis on Infinite Earths, issue number 7 and the 9.8 white pages. Great deal. A little bit of haggling in the span of 10 seconds. I got a book I was looking for. Mission achieved. Everybody, I'm here with Will Cup of Comics, Brian from Brian LCS, and Jim, better known as Sticker Jim 720. What do we got? Show me what you got.
Showcase 75. I think this is like the first Hawk and Dove.
Yeah, that book is older than me.
Yeah, this is, I got this by DeFalco and
Nice.
friends. So, and then Izzy gave me his cover that he made for me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well done, Izzy.
This is signed by Jenny Frizen, and this is supposed to go to Chris the Comic Vet, if I can find it.
I've never heard of him.
Yeah, me
He sounds handsome though.
Thanks for watching. You dig it. That's it.
Awesome. All right, I was literally just hanging out with Jim, Will, and Brian in front of a booth, and I just happened to look over, and this is here. I've been hunting the entire con for this book, and I'm about to hammer out a deal, God willing. So it's got a $45 tag on it. Let's see what we can do. Looks like it's in good shape. Aquaman 42, second appearance of Black Manta. You want 40? All right, well, they're coming down $5. I guess I'm drinking pop tonight. Here we go.
That's what he gave me. He gave me $5 off of mine.
You know what? It's. I'll be honest. I found a crappier copy in Canada. They wanted 90. Thanks, brother.
Yeah. It's a one you were. It's so weird.
Yeah. So there's no normal trade dress on this cover, Jim.
Yeah.
And
We
here,
talked
take a look.
about that. I know we were talking about
It's like a movie poster, right?
Yeah, second Black Manta too, man. So
Yep.
That's awesome.
Again, I am not an Aquaman cover, but this
Yeah, but
is
this
a
is-
collector, I should say. But this is just a cover
Right.
by. It is
It is just gorgeous.
that hands down the best Aquaman cover ever made, in my opinion.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
doubt. And you got a deal.
$40 bucks.
40 bucks.
Boom. I'm gonna take it and try not to run away. Oh, that was a cool experience.
Well, I saw it and was like, "You got the one Chris was talking about?" And in my head, I was like, "Yeah,
Sorry.
it's got to be it." And then I was like, "Man, I never see Chris comic back in here, so I don't know if I'll see it. I want to buy it." And then him go, "Yeah, I already got one," because I don't really want it.
Well, if you watch my videos, then you know that I haven't found it.
Yeah.
All right, so Jim and I right now are going to be heading out of the con to go head back to our rooms for a little bit. I'm going to drop off my stuff. My bag's starting to feel a little heavy. And we'll see what we can do. Met a lot of people today. I met a Roger. And just met Marvin Wynn.
Yeah. Comic book creator.
Couple of creator of The Edge. Very nice man.
Look him up. TheEdge.com. No, wait. Yeah, TheEdgeComics.com. It's a pretty cool story. You can take a drug that gives you superpowers. It'll either, I think it's like it'll give you superpowers, but it also can either end your life or take your sanity.
That's the part where I say I can't do it.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Can't do it. As cool as that sounds.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna read it.
All right.
I'm gonna go put all this back in the room, man. My puppies are aching, man. I guarantee I've got over 10,000 steps.
Oh yeah,
I've just been up and down, and that concrete is unforgiving.
I feel like I blew that number out of the water 2 hours in. Yeah. All right. See you back in the room. Okay, so I just rested up at the hotel. Feel a lot better. Heading back to the con. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And let's go see what the adventurers have for the rest of my Saturday. I need to swing by CGC and see if my books are ready. They better be ready. And move forward from there. So this is just a small little taste of what the con looks like. I'm standing beside Flash by Night here. TJ was taking some pictures of this overhead view. And I would say what you're seeing is essentially just about 1/4 of the entire floor. As you can see in the very back wall, that's all Artist Alley. And about the middle is where it splits into all the vendors, which in this area, as you can see, are all comic book vendors. It really is like no con I've ever seen before. TJ, my man, you've never seen anything like this before, have you?
Only here.
Only here.
Only here.
All right, I'm off to CGC. I'll see you later, Maureen.
All right, take care.
All right, Ben. It's a good dude. Here's an interesting cosplayer. It's Alan Scott, the original Green Lantern. There's a lot of cosplay happening today. As you can see, there's a Jedi literally walking right there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. There's Thor. All right. Back onto the con floor. Now to make my way over to CGC. So I'm here at the CGC booth. And looks like the cosplay competition's actually happening. Let's turn the camera around. There is a lot of cosplayers right here. As you can see, Ivy is on the stage. Very cool. So this lady right here, who's actually very active with the CGC social media that's on Instagram, is taking care of me. Apparently one of my books is ready. The other one, she's gonna kind of expedite to the top of the line. I did show her proof that I do have a flight tomorrow morning, and I was kind of hoping to have it done, and she's like, don't worry, we'll take care of you. And a good friend of mine was just on the other side of the CGC table. Now he's right beside me. Izzy, you want to share what you just submitted at least?
Well, I did. I submitted a Secret Wars #8 Jazz Hands.
Yep.
Signed by John Beatty,
Yep.
and Jim Shooter.
Very nice.
An Avenger King Size Annual number 10, first appearance of Rogue.
Very nice.
Signed by Chris Claremont.
Terrible cover. Great book.
And Michael Golden.
Yes, sir.
And lastly, I submitted a Superman Anniversary 75.
Ooh, gorgeous. The foil cover.
The foil.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Superman and Lois cover done by the one and only Dan Jurgens. And it's also signed.
Oh,
and as a
very
result,
nice.
they gave me a nice little coin, and I cashed it in for a Batman 8.5.
Good for you. Good for you.
Good times.
People that have been watching my kind of day in the life videos I've been doing, I picked up the Wolverine pin, the 5.0, and here's hoping that I end up with another coin, because I'd love to have that Batman too.
Batman was nice.
Yeah, to have the matching pair, I think that'd be cool.
At first I was like, why 5.0 and 8.5? And then it's dawned.
Yeah, it's the anniversary years. Yeah, it's smart. It's a nice little thing. But yeah, have you done the pen redemption though? Like, have you gone for the 9.8? Oh, you got what I ended up picking up
alongside a.
Oh, now I did not get that.
It's
little
fine.
notebook.
Little notebook, but I'll use it for like a little sketch pad.
Yeah, that's
Stuff
nice.
Like that. So when I want to do sketches, I can do them here.
Very good. That's terrific. Good for you, Izzy. Good for you, man. Mine had a hat, a shirt, and a lanyard.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a good
And the bag as well, which is actually pretty cool too.
Yeah. No, they gave me the bag, and then I said, "Oh man, I really want the book." And the guy said, "Here you go."
Nice.
So, good stuff.
All right, I'm gonna hit the pause button right here. That's me. That's me.
All right, I have your book here. Are you
Yes,
ready to see it?
I'm ready.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Positive?
Fingers crossed. First Dazzler, baby. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's terrific. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
A 7.0 first appearance of Dazzler. That is
kind
terrific.
enough to read the right side
Yeah,
of that
I will
label.
happily. You see the back of my shirt. I will happily read you what's on the right side of that blue label. It says first appearance of Dazzler, Allison Blair, Sebastian Shaw, Mastermind, and Emma Frost appearance. It looks great. Thank you very much. I appreciate your help.
When you do it frequently as I do, it doesn't change. It still hurts.
We're talking about being out of shape and trying to get 25,000 steps in, and it's no fun getting any older. But that rep was kind enough to give me another coin, so it's time to redeem this coin. All right, my man. Yes, I do.
Would you like the 5.0 for Wolverine's 50th anniversary or the 8.5 for Batman's 85th anniversary?
I got to go with the 1%er on this one, so I got to go with the 8.5 Batman.
You notice how he knew exactly which one that
Yeah.
was?
Oh yeah, I picked
All
up
right.
on it.
Awesome. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. All right, I'm still pretty pumped. This is great. This Dazzler, it's been on a journey. A number of years ago, was garage sailing, and I picked up a stack of raw X-Men books, no bags, no boards, for $5. And in amongst them was like the first Alpha Flight, a couple other decent keys, including the first Dazzler. And I basically bagged and boarded it and just been sitting on it for, it's got to be at least 13, 14, 15 years. And recently decided, you know what, it's time to get this book cleaned and pressed. So I used Hot Off the Press. Again, not affiliated with this channel, just a pressing service that I really, really like. And he brought the book back, brought it back to life. And now it's a 7.0. I'm over the moon ecstatic about it. And look, we're Comics Curing Cancer. Say hello to the fellas and show them what I just got. Okay, so I'm on the move again. This got notification from DJ Links that the lady that's at CGC said my book is ready. So DJ, if you see this, thank you, my man. It's very kind of you to reach out to me. Okay. As I go well over 26,000 steps for the day, I starting to feel the day. But I'm feeling optimistic. Had a little chat with Rob about the terror that's in this book. He's concerned. We had a talk about how the grading process works when it comes to terrors, and 4.5. I'm optimistic for. Rob was kind of thinking, Chris, you're probably going to need to be prepared for something lower than that. So, fingers crossed. Here we go. Okay, so I'm back at the CGC booth to pick up my Jim Steranko Captain America 111. There is a little bit of a line in front of me, so lots of patience. We'll be through this. Now, before we begin, Steranko himself ripped the top cover, so it went from like a 7.70 to a free fall. So I'm hoping anything like 4.0-ish, I'll be very happy with.
And prepare to be very happy. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, prepare to be very, very happy.
Oh, that's just fantastic. Oh, you just made my weekend.
Yes, Paul Chen, yeah.
Oh.
Should be under Nicole, but Paul Chen.
I just wanted to make sure you didn't have more.
I don't think so.
Anywhere you please.
You're the best.
Oh, thank you. You know, I didn't grade this.
I know, but
I'm so happy. Yay.
you've
had such good luck with books today.
Yeah, customer service is second to none. Thank you very much.
You're so welcome.
All right. Basically, it's down just 1.5 points from what I was hoping from originally. And yes, terrific. Because we have a couple YouTube personalities. Right here, it's Roscoe and Nauman. I was here earlier, and you guys were drawing, and I said, good afternoon. And you guys even bothered looking up, and I'm like, that's American bravado right there, I guess.
Yeah, we tried to stop him, and he just kept running.
Very good. How you doing? Yeah, you feeling all right? You look good. Yeah.
It's a lot on this concrete floor, though, let me tell you.
Oh, I'm rolling over 26,000 steps, Roscoe. I totally feel it too, man.
So, I'm like, I lost this weight, and I'm like, I feel better, and then you still forget. I mean, it's still hard. No matter how much
Concrete don't care about how much weight you've lost or how good you're feeling, right?
Exactly. But you know what? To be honest with you, you're still on cloud 9, seeing everyone. And,
Isn't it a wonderful thing?
I know, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And how we all just mesh together, too.
Yeah.
It's just like like on YouTube, no, just right in real life, same thing. So, yeah, it's been great. Awesome. Having a great time. You having a great time?
Wonderful.
What about you, Nauman? Horrible time. What a jerk. No.
So, I got to let you guys know, not to plug my channel, but I'm doing a day in the life kind of perspective each day through my travels. I've been documenting it, loading it up. You, Nauman, you need to watch the video that I dropped yesterday, especially during that interaction with Izzy over there.
Okay.
I had a little bit of fun editing that video, so I need you to check it out, man, okay?
I will.
Yeah. The comic vet.
Am I in it?
You're in it.
That's the only way I'll watch it.
Yeah. You're in it, and
I'm a narcissist.
you totally steal the show, I'll be honest. And I had some fun editing that clip. All right.
I mean,
That's pretty good. Okay, so it was cool. It's nice catching up with Nauman again and Roscoe. Roscoe's looking good, and happy that he made it out. His dad's here as well, so we've been affectionately calling him Papa Roscoe. And yeah, I'm still really excited about this Captain America 6.0. Just ran into TJ Flash by Night, and he's like, Chris, you got a 6.0? And I said, yeah. He goes, good for you, because he said he watched the video and listened to me speak about the tear when it happened. And I will happily take this. Right now I'm just kind of looking at it like a silver medal, and just that one step behind the gold medal. But in the end, it doesn't really matter, because I now have a Steranko autographed book on an incredibly iconic cover. And we are now at 5:45 p.m. The con is kind of slowing down. A lot of the vendors are starting to close their booths. So I'm going to swing back over to the C3 booth, see if anyone's doing anything for dinner. And we'll check that out. And then it's time to edit this video. Just trying to take some pictures with a lot of the YouTubers from the comic community, and I'll be splicing them into this video, and I hope that you enjoy it. And I thank you for spending time with me. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment. And I will do a Sunday video where it's just basically an entire haul video spotlighting the stuff that I picked up, the stuff that I got signed, and all that kind of thing. And we are approaching aisle 1700, which is the home of Comics Curing Cancer. My Strano book is back, the one that he tore the cover on.
Before we guess that, first question I got up to 250.
You gotta hand that to me, man. I'm recording.
The sticker's underneath it, so you can't see the question there, which is where they cover up the question, but they had 350 on it. I said, what's the best you can do? He said, I do it for 3. I said, well, you still on coming down, and I'll still on that, come back and see you. He goes, well, give me an offer. I said, 200. You want to meet in the middle? I hit him with the one from last year, and he said, I can do that for you. First appearance of the question, Charlton Thomas.
Oh, wow.
Later becomes Rorschach for Alan Moore.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, Steve Ditko, cover and art, Blue Beetle number 1, 1967, the first appearance of the question, and Mark is absolutely correct. The man that becomes
Rorschach in the Watchmen.
Becomes the ultimate anti-hero, Rorschach. If Rorschach doesn't have a place in your heart, you shouldn't be reading comic books. Nice, man. Good for you.
You don't ask why a dog bites somebody. You just put them down.
But now I don't even know, like...
But no matter what my song goes to,
All right, we're going to guess your grade, Chris.
Gonna
Small
play.
tear. I think it was about a 7.0 from the picture I've seen it beforehand with that small tear. He's going to take you down to a 3.35.
That's fair. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, honestly,
They
guys,
said
a
this
4.0,
would be better
4.5.
than that. So I'm assuming like they're grading like these days. You get a 5?
DJ, you wanna play?
Yes, it's your
Yo, I'm like halfway asleep. My bad. I am totally sorry.
That's okay.
What's the book? Let me look at the
Captain America 111.
Blah, blah. I'm going to say that's going to be a 6.5
the tear.
cream to off-white.
It's with the tear.
You ready?
6.5 cream to off-white.
Bro, they were super nice to you. They
Yeah.
ignored the tear altogether.
They totally ignored the
They
tear.
didn't even see it. Shout out to the
Yeah.
on-site grading. Well, that's fantastic then. Couldn't be happier for you.
Thank you.
Thank you for pointing the camera at me to say thank you.
I
You're welcome.
Can I say thank you?
thank you, Sergeant.
He doesn't do ad-libs or quips.
I'm pretty happy
All
about
I can
it.
say on command is thank you. Roasted!
Hey, what's going on? These are the Comics Curing Cancer art book medals. So we released the Comics Curing art book this weekend, Heroescon weekend. These are the medals. This is the regular trade dress medal of 1 of 1, signed by the cover artist Austin LeMay. That is going into the DJ Links PC. Over here we have the Color Splash Virgin medal, which looks absolutely amazing. This is the printer's proof. 10 of these will be released to the public for buying during C3 weekend in October. The other 5 are going to, one to Austin, one to Rob, one to Mark, one to myself, and one to, I think 2 to myself, if I'm being honest. But you can get your hands on these C3 weekend on In the Mix. Most likely we're going to put them up for buy it nows. And yeah, this one is going to stay in the PC. The Comics Curing cards are art book. We didn't sell out today or this weekend, but we're pushing it, man. Any leftovers that we have will be available on djlinks.bigcartel.com, as well as the Sonic the Hedgehog Big Time Collectibles shared exclusive.
Now, DJ, I'm kind of known for one little phrase on Only Slabs, but would you mind reading me what's on the right side of that yellow label, my man?
I can't see it because I'm behind it.
You can.
But it says proceeds go to the American Cancer Society, which is a fantastic touch, which I didn't even know they were going to put it on the label. So I was happy with that.
That was that's actually very kind of them. Like, let's be honest.
I was super surprised that they.
Yeah, the steel cover book there, that is just incredible the way it pops.
Yeah, I had that for 2 months, I want to say.
And that grade 2, tremendous. Good for you, man. 9.9s. All right. Thank you, brother. So Rob just got back from picking up a commission from Rick Leonardi, co-creator of Spider-Man 2099, one of Rob's favorite all-time characters. And just look at how awesome this turned out. This is just terrific. Rob, my man, home run. And of course he's saying, "Oh yeah, Chris? Oh my goodness." What's his name, sorry?
Dan.
My goodness.
Art in Motion.
That is a fantastic penguin.
Art in Motion _Dan on Instagram.
Art in Motion _Dan on IG. Wow. Wow. That is incredible. So that wraps up my Saturday on the con floor and actually wraps up my Heroescon. My flight's early tomorrow morning, but again, there will be a video for Sunday, which will be basically a complete haul video. I invite you to check that out when it drops. And more importantly, if you're watching this video and you've never been to Heroescon, you need to make it out here. If you're a fan of comic books, there is no better con than Heroescon when it comes to comic books, comic creators, and people that enjoy comic books. Please find a way to Charlotte. You're going to love it. I promise. All right, off to my room. And then dinner. As I'm walking towards my hotel, a bunch of people just showed up on horseback. I don't know if that's a regular occurrence here in Charlotte, but that was pretty cool to see. A bunch of people, literally, all on horseback. Cool city. Okay, so I'm back in my room. Now let's just take a moment to take a look at the books that I picked up today. So this is my final day at Heroescon, Saturday, and it was a roller coaster of emotion kind of day, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was such good fun. So I'm going to start with an A-OK. So Digger Jim has a brother named Brother John. And John A-OK'd a book to me. And it is Wonder Woman 52, the bead cover variant, an early edition of Jenny Frizen's work. And he sent it to me, and it's already autographed by Jenny Frizen. So Brother John, my man, thank you so much. When Jim pulled this book out, I gotta admit, I said, I've never seen this book before. And that's actually Jenny Frizen's work. But yeah, as you can see here, Jenny signed it. And there are some notable details in her artwork. But the biggest confusion when you look at it is, normally Jenny Frizen has highly detailed hair. Not to say that this is not, but this is all one color. Lately, Jenny Frizen kind of like highlights hair. And that's what kind of threw me off at first. But yes, Brother John, my man, thank you so much for this. As a fan of Wonder Woman and as a fan of Jenny Frizen, I greatly appreciate this autographed book. It's going to have a special place in my PC. Thank you. All right. Now, some of you may have watched the live stream I did earlier today when I was in line waiting for Scotty Young. This is the book I got done. Thank you to Rob from Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics, my partner on Only Slabs, who A-okayed this book to me. But this is the Scotty Young variant of Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 1. And as you can see, Scotty signed it perfectly. It was a great signature placement. And it's a nice, fun cover. Up next, I got Dan Jurgens. And Dan Jurgens was the writer and artist, a little bit of writing, mostly the artist for The Death of Superman. And I got the Tombstone cover signed. And as you can see, he signed it in a very nice baby blue. Looks like the blue may not show up here, but I'll do what I can with it. But it says here on the cover, "Here lies Earth's greatest hero." Very cool. Up next is actually a double-signed book, and the last signed book I'm going to show that's not slabbed. This is a double-signed book of Unnatural Order, issue number 1, the Comics Curing Cancer exclusive cover. It's actually signed by cover artist Matt Wilson right down here in silver, and it's signed by letterer and friend of the community, Justin Birch, right here. So Justin and Matt, thank you very much, guys, for signing this book. I greatly appreciate it. Now, let's talk about some books that I was hunting and some books that I picked up from CGC. The first book that I'm going to show that I've been hunting, I've actually been hunting for a while, ever since I saw a slabbed version of this book on Only Slabs. What's great about this book is that DC Comics removed the trade dress and just let the artist create the trade dress into the drawing itself. This is Aquaman 42, the second appearance of Black Manta, and this glorious, glorious cover. It's just like a classic movie poster. As you can see, the bad guy is winning. We got Black Manta holding Aquaman above his head, and down below we got this awesome trade dress. And here it says, "Is this my foe?" It's a 12 center, and it is in pretty good condition. I gotta admit, I did not spend $45 on it. I actually spent $40. And I gotta admit, the handful of times that I've seen this book, it's been in much rougher shape, and it was always around $100 to get that copy. And I always passed on it thinking, I'm not spending that much money on a rough copy. And it just happened to be by luck of chance and a conversation with Jim and the surrounding people that were there. I'm sure you saw it. And I was just like, there's the book I'm looking for. And this was it. Okay, on to the first book that I got back from CGC today. It is The Uncanny X-Men issue 130, the first appearance of Dazzler. One of the hottest books right now in the comic book community, with so much speculation that Taylor Swift might be portraying Dazzler in Deadpool and Wolverine. But I'm going to read you what's on the right side of the blue label. By the way, this is a newsstand copy. It says the first appearance of Dazzler, Allison Blair, Sebastian Shaw, Mastermind, and Emma Frost appearance. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty fortunate to have this all cleaned up and slabbed. Okay, next we have the book that everyone was talking about. Every so often someone would come up to me and say, "Hey, did I hear that you had your book ripped?" And the truth of the matter is, yes I did. And Jim Stranko ripped my book. But in the end, all the worrying that I did when Jim Steranko accidentally ripped the top cover of Captain America 111, I thought the book was in tremendous shape from the cleaning and pressing that I got done, that I thought it would be a 7, 7.5, and on a great day, maybe even an 8. But with that tear, I thought, phew, as you may or may not seen, I was really upset and struggling with the whole thing that happened. And I thought, all right, if I get a 4 or a 4.5, I'm going to be happy. This is a living legend, and there's only a handful left in the comic community, let's be honest. And Jim Steranko is one of those people. But the book did come back as 6.0, and as you can see, Steranko signed it in a great, great spot right there. He actually kind of went over the date stamp that's there. So I'm happy to have a Jim Steranko slab in my collection, and it ain't leaving. And I'm glad that I got it on Captain America, as I am a big Captain America fan. Last but not least is one of the 3 books that I've been chasing all weekend. And it's funny, people started messaging me, sending messages on IG saying, hey, I've seen the Crisis on Infinite Earths, issue number 7 in a 9/8. Are you still looking for it? And finally, someone responded and actually told me where the booth was. This is it. A 9.8 copy of Crisis on Infinite Earths, issue number 7. This iconic cover featuring the death of Supergirl with Superman in just agony. And George Perez hit the ball out of the park. This is just a gorgeous, gorgeous cover. And on the right side of the blue label, it actually just simply says, Death of Supergirl. So I'm very happy to have this Marv Wolfman and George Perez book in my collection. It does say that Jerry Ordway does have some credit as well. But I'm happy to have this. This is the direct edition. I was just willing to take either one, the newsstand or the direct, and I'm more than happy to have this one. Yeah, so another book off the top 10 books that I'm hunting for 2024. Gone. Well, that's it for this video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Get a comment ready. And if you're interested in becoming a channel member, there are now 2 tiers for you to select from. Thank you so much for joining me for this video and for this series of videos. I hope that you're enjoying them. Tomorrow, there'll be a video spotlighting everything that I picked up and some pictures with some comic book community members that I had the privilege of taking a picture with. So see you again. Take care.